This is On Tilt Trading, and this is my crypto analysis and pre-trade for today. First up, we have Bitcoin. I need let's get my pen. Bitcoin, I can see setting up today. This would be on a smaller time frame than what I normally trade off of. This would be possibly a 15-minute time frame or less. If you trade on something like that, maybe this may be of interest to you. There's not enough on this trade for me. I'll bring your attention over here to the 4-hour chart. This is the weekly. This is the 15-minute. But we'll come down here to the 4-hour chart. And I'll show you here is today's R4, today's R3. These are Camaria pivots, and today's S3. So we can see here Bitcoin finding support here at the S3 level. Strong buying here, pretty much all buying in this 4-hour candle here, and now putting in what looks like to be an ABCD pattern here. A, B, C, and a potential D here for a breakup. So with this, I could potentially see Bitcoin. This is testing this high right here, or potentially just sweeping liquidity from these areas here, or at least a test of this area while sweeping the liquidity down here. Or maybe it sweeps all of this here if it's able to find buyers at and above this R4 level today. Same thing here, you can see on the 15-minute chart here. Here being the S3 level, you can see behind the candles here, you see this elevated volume profile back here. Here showing stopping volume here in this area, and you can see this consolidation here at the R3 level as Bitcoin is trying to find support here at the R3 level. If there's buying and Bitcoin can make it here to the R4 level, again potentially being able to sweep liquidity here at these levels. But that's what I'm seeing here on Bitcoin, and you can also see the elevated volume profile here for this price action, and also here for this price action here. So not a trade for me. I actually traded Bitcoin this past Friday. If you can see the arrow here or here, this was a trade for me last week. So not a trade for me potentially today, as in it's more set up on a smaller time frame, also more set up for, in my experience, more for potential liquidity sweeps, and then setting your targets from there. But setting up also today may be the currency pairs that I've been watching since Monday. We'll go over to Ripple. So Ripple I've been watching since Monday. The Camaria pivots that you see up on Ripple are the same pivot points that are from Monday. If I have a trade idea, I leave the Camarilla pivots up for that particular trade idea. And then I'll walk you through what I'm seeing here. So here on the weekly, I'll walk you through what I'm seeing. Typically on the weekly, the first thing I will look for is the exponential moving averages to cross. So ideally, I want to see the 18 to be over the 9 if I'm looking for a short position when it comes to these exponential moving averages here. But this here, this is the 9, and this here, this is the 18. So what I want to see ideally is for these to switch and for the 18 to be over the 9 or the 9 to be under the 18 in order for there to be or in order for me to see that as a short as far as in price action. I'm not seeing that, but what I am seeing is we'll move this over to the right a bit. What I am seeing is here is the last strong low from a market structure perspective. Here's the last week high. Ripple here, I count wicks. Ripple here had a market structure shift and took out this last strong low here. In addition to that, with this market structure shift, if we come over here to this week, Ripple put in a break of structure in continuation of that market structure shift. So to me, with price action and structure being long and then a market structure shift that could indicate a potential reversal and then a break of structure in that same direction, this has me interested in Ripple for a potential short with the EMAs here potentially lagging behind the overall structure here on the weekly. In addition to that, here on the 4-hour chart, here on Monday we can see this price action selling off here. On Monday, this is the S4 level. So for any system that incorporates the Camarilla pivot system, the S4 price action trading below S4 would trigger a potential short position. And then if we come up here to the 15-minute, you can see I have an order out right here, a limit order with a stop loss and take profit. So this is if we get a pullback to this level here where we had a breakdown on Monday. I'll take this Fibonacci retracement here. I'll remove this here temporarily. That way we can get a look at the price action here. So we can see on Monday we get this sell-off here in the morning right before the U.S. Open. We get this sell-off here that forms this liquidity void that is highlighted here in the blue, and then we'll put Fibonacci back up. And then we'll come over here to the 15-minute. And I'll move the Fibonacci tool, and we can get better detail into this displacement that started the sell-off into this trade idea, and then just bring your attention into this area, which is all of these blue areas that you're seeing in here. These are all areas of fair value gaps, and then I placed my limit order in this fair value gap here, just because I'm seeing the price action consolidate here for some time. We've got about 8 candles in this area here that are making contact. So to me, this is an area of interest and likely an area of retest if price action can make it back up to here. So this is where I will be looking for a potential entry. And then for my order, you can see my stop loss is above this candle here, this high that initiated the sell-off here. I believe the spread on Ripple is 15 cents, so this would be a 16 cents above this high here, here at this entry. And then we'll come over here on the weekly, give you an idea of the trade idea overall. So this would be an entry here at this yellow line. Stop is the green. Take profit is this green line, which would be in line with a test or potentially a liquidity sweep of this particular candle some weeks back right here. And this level would be Camarilla pivot level S10 or support 10 is my target, which would be support 10 from Monday. From Monday's daily cams. And then we'll put the Fibonacci back in. But that's what I'm seeing here on Ripple. Also, we'll go into my limit order here. So the amount here, this is equal to $82 risk, even though based on my stop loss, I likely may not need all of that as far as in from a risk perspective. My risk may be less than the $82, but we'll see when the order, if the order goes in. This is my entry price, 2.0994, and then here is my risk to reward, which comes up to about 12 to 1 here on this particular trade idea if it would work out. Next up we have DOGECOIN. DOGECOIN, I'll walk you through what I'm seeing here on a potential short. Here on the weekly, we've got a crossover here of the 18 and 9 exponential moving averages here, which is what I want to see. Same thing here. And then the same thing here. also on Monday, having this sell off here that sold off here below the S4 level, which triggered the short idea, and now just waiting for pullback to this entry level up here. And I'll come over here to the 4 hour. We can see this liquidity void here, here on the 4 hour with this sell-off that happened on Monday, same as with Ripple, having this sell-off here down to the S4 level here, and creating this liquidity void. So my trade idea is any institution is going to want to come back to this liquidity void in order to collect the liquidity for the next trade, or for potentially for the next leg down. And then we'll come up here into more detail, remove this Fibonacci retracement, and then I'll bring you into these fair value gaps, and these are the fair value gaps up here in these blue squares here that are in a premium area. These fair value gaps here are in a discount area, so they are not of much interest to me. Also, they're quite smaller, so I don't see much interest or great interest from institution or from the institutional trade that's behind this price action. But this particular, this would be the high right here. This particular fair value gap is of interest to me because I'm seeing consolidation here, getting about 8 candles making contact with this level, similar to Ripple. And if you come down here on the weekly, you can see it's pretty much like a weekly level. And if I go back to Ripple, you can see here with this level that I have here for my entry, you can see same thing on the weekly. You can see that it's likely a potential level here on the weekly with the points of contact here on Ripple, in addition to here on Dogecoin. But here back to Dogecoin, having this level or this potential level, I'm interested in a retest on pullback here, and to see if it's a weekly level of interest for whichever institution may be trading this currency pair, or these currency pairs seem to be making similar moves here. And then I'll walk you through my stop. So here, my stop is just above this candle here. So this high that's up here, actually, tighten up my Fibonacci tool here. There. Yeah, this trade idea has been on since Monday morning, so now it's Wednesday morning, so we've got quite a bit of data on the 15-minute, but here you can see my entry here is just above this candle here, The spread on Dogecoin is, I believe, 27 cents. This is a 28-cent stop loss, just to give it a little room up here. And then to give some target perspective, this is the trade here on the weekly, and the trade idea is based off of a test, or either a test or potentially taking liquidity from this pool down here. So my trade idea is to exit before, and with all of these smaller candles down here, it's difficult to tell which one may test, may not test, where liquidity may be swept or not swept. So just making my exit here at the support 10 level or S10 level, just as a precaution in order to take profits and not stick around for too long there. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing this morning, a potential long on Bitcoin to grab liquidity. I don't know if it's going to stay long all day or continue. I have a short bias and some short trade ideas with limit orders out. So today I would expect, or my trade ideas to anticipate buying early, and then a potential sell-off later in the day. But this is very interesting, seeing this very large volume profile here on Dogecoin, this elevated volume profile here in this candle. So it looks like it's set up to be an interesting open, and we'll see how it goes for these trade ideas. This is on Tilt Trading, and we'll